Even though you didn't learn about financial education in school, you can still have financial success. In this video, I'm going to share with you a framework that is going to allow you to have true financial wellness, independence, and freedom. The first milestone of the framework is financial education. Financial education is so important because it puts yourself in a position where you're open to receive the right information to help you make the right decisions for your family. Sometimes it's not enough to just do a Google search on the topic you're looking for around finances. Sometimes you have to find a trusted financial professional to help you with your specific area of concern, as well as implementing a plan that's going to help you reach your specific goals. The second milestone is to ensure that you have proper protection, protecting your income and protecting your savings. So this topic is one where you have to consider things like what's going to happen if, for whatever reason, I stopped working and my family is no longer receiving the income that they were, to ensure that we're able to take care of all of our finances. So you might want to consider things like disability insurance, life insurance, long-term care. These are the things that when you have them in place, and if something happens unexpectedly, you and your family are taken care of and you don't have to worry about the what ifs. The third milestone is making sure that you have an emergency fund. It's unfortunate that most Americans don't even have $400 in their checking and savings account. And so this is a huge gap for a lot of us. And I just want to encourage you that creating an emergency fund is something that you can actually do. And I'm going to share with you a way to help it grow faster. So I recommend that you have between 3 to 6 months of an emergency fund saved. Now, you could choose to leave it in your regular checking and savings account, but I recommend instead that you put it in the high yield savings account. Why? Because the high yield savings account is going to allow you to get maybe 3% or even 4% interest. And that's going to be a huge benefit for you so that you can allow that money to grow faster. The next milestone is debt management. So we have to ensure that we are not spending so much money in interest going to pay credit card companies. So I encourage you, take some time, actually look at what are the debts that you have. What's the company that you owe the money to? What's your interest rate? What's your balance? And how much are you paying on a monthly basis? And what is your minimum? Write a whole list out, do it on an Excel spreadsheet, whatever you prefer best, but write those things down. If you have any student loan debt, write that down as well. Whatever debt that you have, whether it be a personal loan, capture it. And then from there, you can come up with a plan in order to eliminate that debt as soon as possible. And then when you take care of that, you will then be able to have a head start when it comes to the next milestone, which is cash flow. So you want to make sure that the money coming in is more than the money that's going out, and the money that you're able to keep, that you're able to grow it. So you might need to start a business to increase your cash flow. You might need to look into some other accounts that are going to pay you a higher interest rate to increase your cash flow. Whatever you need to do, it is important that you are aware again of what's coming in and what's going out, and making sure that you keep as much as you got coming in so that you can allow it to grow.
The next milestone is building wealth. And in order for you to build wealth, it's important for you to understand how your assets are going to be taxed. So we're going to look at 3 different categories. One is taxable. This is when you have your money in like a checking or savings account. That money is taxed approximately 15% capital gains, and you're going to get a statement from whatever institution you have those funds in every year, and you're going to pay taxes on the money when you file your taxes. The second category is tax deferred accounts. So these are like your retirement accounts, 401k, 403b, traditional IRAs. These accounts are typically taxed around 30%. And the reason why they call it tax deferred is because the money that goes in has not been taxed already. So when it's time for you to withdraw the funds, that's when you're going to be taxed. And the third category is tax advantage. These accounts are ones where the money that goes into them has been taxed already and the money grows tax-free. 2 examples of this are a Roth IRA, as well as the cash value and a permanent life insurance policy.
one account is not better than the other. One, category is not better than the other. The key is that you understand where your money is and that it is positioned to help you reach your goals. So one of the things I love about tax advantage accounts, for example, the cash value and life insurance policy, it can be used to actually grow supplemental tax-free income. It's just great to be able to see what your options are and potentially not have to rely on a 401k, especially if you're a business owner. You don't have a 401k because you're not employed by someone else. So it's just good for you to understand what your options are. And lastly, the category that we need to really pay attention to when it comes to our financial wellness is protecting our wealth. So this has to do with making sure that you have a will and that you have a trust. What you don't want to happen is for you to pass away and where you intended your assets to go, like your house, your car, if you have any expensive jewelry, anything like that. You want to make sure that it goes to who you want it to go to, because if you don't have a will and a trust, your assets will go through a process called probate, which is extremely expensive and it's a long process. And then at the end of it, typically what ends up happening is that the state will just decide what they're going to do with what you worked really hard to grow. My name is Lamacca, and I make videos about faith and finances to help you build a legacy that your Father in heaven will be proud of.